Hi guys, Ovilee May with Yahoo Esports, and I am joined by Team Liquid Doublelift, 2-1 off of that victory against Envy. How does it feel? You are no longer tied for last place.
Wow, that's a huge accomplishment, I think. Honestly, for Team Liquid, this was actually like so big because think if we lost this game, just like the way it works, if you lose to the other 10th place team, you're kind of screwed. And also they were already 0-1, so we would have to like surpass them in wins because they would automatically win the tiebreaker and stuff. So it was like really big for the org. But for me, I was like, dude, how we get to 3 games? Last game, we're down like 7K gold against the last place team. That's like, it was just like very nerve wracking, I guess. After the game, I was just thinking like, crap, we have so much to work on. And yeah, like we could easily lose to any other team. So hopefully next week will be better. I'll have more than 2 days of practice. So yeah, it will be.
So I just want to kind of understand this picture. So Team Liquid brings you in. Everyone on Reddit goes crazy. Everyone on the internet goes crazy. They think that you're like this ultimate savior. And game 2 versus Envy was very nerve-wracking. So what are your thoughts? Like when you came in here, did you think that you were just going to take this team and boost them all the way up, even though like you dropped the game against Cloud9?
Oh, wow. Well, first off, I don't think anyone expected us to win versus Cloud9. But I don't know. To call me a savior is kind of weird. I think like basically Team Liquid just needs a main in-game leader, and like I don't like the word shot caller because it basically just means that person like decides everything. But really, like every player decides stuff for themselves, and then game leader is the one who has like the final say on like what the team's direction should be. So, like I think they need that. They need that voice to pressure teammates to like play for the team. And other than that, like hopefully I'm like a solid AD carry. I think I played pretty good so far. There's that like awful Draven game which really sucked, but other than that, I think I'm really good on carry champions, and I'm like in solo queue, everyone just plays Jhin and Varus, so I just spam those champs too. Yeah, hopefully with 5 days of practice, I think I can really change the way Team Liquid operates.
That's perfect. Well, speaking of solo queue, is there anything that you learned during your break through solo queue that you brought back to the team?
Yeah, actually, so many like small mechanical stuff that I can't get from scrims. I think solo queue is like a great environment for just training over and over again, repetition for mechanics. And yeah, like mechanically right now, I think I'm definitely at the top. I think they already played P1 or something, so I can't play Arrow, but people say he's the best. I mean, I play him in solo queue all the time, and like we go pretty even, we go back and forth. So yeah, solo queue it was more relaxing to be honest, but I took it pretty serious.
So you joined in this week, and with your news of joining, there was also news of Adrian being brought in and joining Team Liquid. But we got to see Matt play this week. Are you leaning towards playing with either one of them? Like, are you excited to play with Adrian, or do you want to stick with Matt?
Well, Reddit hella calls for Matt's head. They hate him. But I think it's really not up to me. I will probably have a say, but I haven't played it all with Adrian yet. And I don't think he's at the Team Liquid complex yet. But he might be soon. That's what they told me. And basically with the info I'm told is like he might play in scrims, he might just watch. It's really just up to the coaches. Matt has like pretty clear strength and weaknesses. Like his strength is definitely laning phase, and his weaknesses come with like getting vision control. Like if you see the spec mode and they toggle between the two teams, it's like the enemy team has everything lit up, and then you toggle to Team Liquid, like we don't see anything. So like I'm working really hard with Matt to improve the vision game and like improve like our mid and late game team fighting and like team coordination. But I don't know, like can anyone really say that Adrian's going to be like that much better? We'll have to see. I think like the circle jerk is basically this like, why are they not putting in Adrian right away? Like I don't know, man. Like it's not that big of a difference probably.
Well, you can maybe give your own experience jumping into a new team and jumping right off the bat. Is that like the easiest thing to do? Or I mean, there's communication that you got to get used to and team synergy.
Oh wow, I think no, this transition is really hard. A lot harder than I thought. I'm really good, but like to work with a new team. If I jump back to TSM, I think it would be fine. Because I jumped into Team Liquid, which is a totally new environment, it's hard for me to figure out like what's wrong, and how to fix it in such a short amount of time. Like, yeah, like a totally new environment and coming from solo queue, I needed like one of those things to stay consistent for me to like be really comfortable. So it's been like really tough, but I'm sure we can do it.
And then you mentioned that Team Liquid was kind of looking for that shot caller. Do you think that coming in kind of like into a completely new team, do you think you can assume that role?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I've always been really decisive and confident. So in practice, like people can probably attest to this, but we do some crazy stuff, and like I don't care about losing scrims. You know, I just want to improve the team. So, like scrims, I just make like 100 bad calls, but it's hilarious, and then you know we all learn from it, and then you know after a few days of doing that, like then you start making those like 10 or 15 good calls, and you make them consistent. So, I wouldn't say like it's only me. I think Lola also helps a lot, and that was his responsibility before I came on. So I think it's like we split it a lot, and communication is really complicated thing. So I need more time. I just need more time.
Well, I have one more question for you. It's a little bit personal. Who's a better interviewer, me or Travis?
Oh my God.
He'll never know. He'll never know.
Yeah, he will never know. All right, you're the better. I mean, you're like the protege. You got more potential, but maybe like right now, like at this very moment in time. Oh, Travis, he's an old man. He's an old dog. He's got the experience, so he edges you out slightly.
Oh man, but I'm prettier, right?
That's debatable too. He's got the beard.
Well, thank you for this interview, Doublelift, and for everyone else, you could check out more of our coverage at Yahoo Esports.